Jivanmukti-pradam devam Kshama-purnam.
Paramahamsa Nithyananda is a rare living incarnation, a yogi by birth. He has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English, books in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese, with translations in 26 languages are available. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 8,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services, ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world offer exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. Having meditation centers in 151 countries including Bidadi, Tiruvannamalai, Rajapalyam, Salem, Hyderabad, Varanasi, Los Angeles, Ohio, Seattle, San Jose and Phoenix. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, a spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation. A contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers. Adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, he has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands, gracing them with spiritual powers. A spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples worldwide in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places like Bangalore, Hyderabad and Tiruvannamalai in India. A dynamic young guru who is an inspiration to thousands of youngsters. India's most watched spiritual guru online. A beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
Anandanubhavaswadam sarvaroganivarakam Vande Papa Vinashaktam Nithyanandaya Swagatam Nityamuktam Nirvikalpam Dhyana Pradipakam Vande Shantamayam Bandham Nithyanandaya Swagatam Ananda Gandha Sancharam Sarvopadhi Vinirmuktam Vande Jnanalayam Natham Nithyanandaya Swagatam.
Start the questions.
The first question today is from Swaminathan from Mumbai, India. He says, Nithyanandam Swamiji, since plants and insects don't have a pratyakatmaka chaitanya, an awakened individual consciousness, does such a life leave an imprint anywhere in the cosmos?
Plants and insects don't have a pratyakatma chaitanya, an awakened individual consciousness. Does such a life leave an imprint anywhere in the cosmos? Swaminathan, not only plants and insects, even human beings who don't have individual conscious awakening don't leave any imprint anywhere in the cosmos. But you need to know one more fact. Don't mistake by thinking plants and insects don't have individual consciousness awakened. Only human beings, even after having a body, don't experience individual conscious awakening. Other than human beings, almost all life on the planet Earth experiences individual conscious awakening the moment they have the body. The moment they have the body, they experience individual conscious awakening. Only human beings, even after having body, struggling, working, they don't have individual conscious awakening. But any life which has a body but which does not have an individual conscious awakening does not leave any imprint anywhere in the cosmos. Next.
Discover the secrets of health and wealth in one package. For the first time, a 2-day health and wealth workshop by Paramahamsa Nithyananda. 100% healing for a range of ailments. Wipe out illness from body, mind and being. Awaken your body's natural intelligence and healing powers. Overcome stress and powerfully resolve your wealth-related conflicts. Discover the secrets of creating and celebrating wealth.
Let me tell you step by step how you build the patterns. First, the memory. Morning 7 o'clock, coffee is very nice. After 1 month, it becomes samskara, engram. Morning 7 o'clock, I should have coffee. After 1 year, it becomes muscle memory. Means morning 7 o'clock, if I don't get coffee, I will feel little low mood. I will feel low, feel little irritated.
Dynamic interactive awareness sessions that reveal the secrets of a perfect health and having abundance in wealth.
I will have headache. That is biomemory. After 6-7 years or 10 years, really one day you are caught somewhere, you are not able to get coffee and having headache, rolling on the ground. That is DNA level. Now understand how the memory becomes samskara, engram. Engram becomes pattern. Pattern becomes muscle memory. Muscle memory becomes biomemory. Biomemory becomes DNA level pattern.
Intense meditations and kriyas that holistically instill a transformed health and wealth consciousness in you. At Baroda from March 24th to March 25th, 2012. Contact 91-851-11-25239.
The next question is from Pratyush from New Delhi, India. He's asking, Dear Swamiji, I don't have a psychological fear of death, but my body seems to have its own independent survival mechanism that fights death. I have no control over it. How to conquer my body's fear of death?
Swamiji, I don't have a psychological fear of death, but my body seems to have its own independent survival mechanism that fights death. I have no control over it. How to conquer my body's fear of death? Pratyush, your body's fear of death is never a fear. It is precociousness, being conscious. Only your psychological fear of death needs to be destroyed. First line you utter is utter lie. You say, I don't have a psychological fear of death. Pratyush, then I must be having by now an enlightened being in New Delhi. The first line you say, I don't have a psychological fear of death, is not a truth. Second line, your body seems to have its own independent survival mechanism that fights death, and that survival mechanism, you don't need to destroy that. That is great. Enjoy it. Pratyush, I also doubt the words which you are uttering is exactly my vocabulary. Body's survival mechanism does not need to be controlled by you. You say, how to conquer my body's fear of death? Your body's fear of death need not be conquered at all. Just conquer your mind's fear of death. That's enough. Pratyush, look in and find, work, destroy psychological fear of death. Next.
Discover the power of Kundalini Awakening at Kalpataru, a unique full-day transformational program blessed personally by rare living incarnation Paramahamsa Nithyananda. What is Kundalini? Kundalini is the tremendous potential energy hidden inside every individual, which can be awakened through initiation by an enlightened master. Once awakened, Kundalini has the power to transform every area of your life and bring you health, wealth, success, joyful relationships, and spiritual enlightenment. Harness the power of meditation and initiation. Experience a glimpse of Kundalini awakening at Kalpataru. Manifest your destiny. Every weekend at Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, Nithyananda Nagar, Bidadi, Bengaluru.
The next question is from Vishwas Parikh, Baroda, India. He's asking Swamiji, the Buddha said he could remember all of his past lives. Can you tell us something more about your own past lives?
Vishwas Parikh, Swamiji, the Buddha said he could remember all of his past lives. Can you tell us something more about your own past lives? Let me explain very clearly what I mean by my past lives. Understand? I have brought certain bio-memory to do the mission, what I want to do. And I have also programmed these bio-memories automatically replace themselves, replenish themselves based on the need of the humanity. See, the purpose is to share enlightenment with the world. So what is the mental setup of human being? What kind of strategy I need to have to share this experience? So that kind of a human, that kind of a bio-memory needed to be created in this body from whoever I have taken bio-memory. All of them are my past lives. I have taken certain bio-memory from Arunagiri Yogeshwara. I can say Arunagiri Yogeshwara forms the base material. My body language and verbal language. If Arunagiri Yogeshwara has spoken English, he will exactly speak the way I am speaking. And he is speaking. The body language and verbal language, that's the base material. That is from Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Next, the administration. Please understand, biomemory can be divided into 4 categories. 1, the experience of God, experience of self, experience of the nature, experience of humanity. All my way of relating with humanity, that biomemory, I got it from Meenakshi. The whole administration, the way I handle people, the way I train people, the way I elevate people is from Meenakshi. My concepts about human society is from Meenakshi. My responses towards the human society, I started doing 2000 years before. That is why it is time-tested, foolproof responses. The body language and verbal language is from Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Administration is from Meenakshi. Strategy planning. These are all small gears. The strategy planning is from Sri Krishna. And there are some more masters' biomemory, which is there in the body, which will start expressing itself very soon. It has not yet started operating, expressing itself. And I lived once more, having two bodies at a time, just like Shiva and Sati, Ardhangini, two bodies at a time. Understand? Not two souls, two bodies. But at the same time I appeared, means took birth, same time left the body. Both hearts were beating from the same source. So both bodies are under this banyan tree, buried. One is male body, another one is female body. Both grew up simultaneously. It was not physically connected. Both bodies are physically separate. But it did not have two individual identities. One identity having two bodies. How much you understand? You understand? If I want to move my right hand, I have to tell which body is right hand. Means both bodies were operated from one brain. And I can switch to any brain. I can either switch to female body's brain and operate male body also, and male body's brain operate female body also. And I can eat in one body and the other body will be satisfied. I can just drink water in one body, the other body will have the effect of the water. I know it is getting too much, but I have decided I am going to answer this question. During the Meenakshi's body, it was 8.5 feet tall. Average human height itself was 8 feet. At that time, it was one of the earliest human settlement in the southern part of India. I'll speak. Now I know I'm not able to speak, but I'll continue to speak. Maybe the next satsangs on this, my past lives, because I have decided I'm going to write my biography, 4 bodies, all 4 bodies. Autobiography of an avatar in 4 bodies. I'm going to describe Arunagiri Yogeshwara body, Meenakshi body, and the 2 bodies which I had at a time, which is there under the banyan tree, and this body. Once in female body, once in male body, once in having both bodies, once this time both in one body. So at least for the sake of autobiography, I have to describe. I will describe. I end today's satsang with this. I bless you all who are sitting with us around the world at this moment. 1086 places through NTV, 16 places two-way Nayana Diksha, in 282 cities in 33 countries. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, and share, and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you.